हेलो। हेलो ब्रो। बढ़िया बढ़िया भाई, आप बताओ कैसे हो? Five at the back.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to
Like
kick
दो
off.
भाई सभी।
The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Shoots!
हेलो
Oh,
पगली
he's
गमन पगली
really
की हाल
drilled
चाल?
it.
वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। बढ़िया बढ़िया भाजी।
They've got a
ਤੁਸੀਂ
healthy
ਦੱਸੋ
number of very
ਕੀ
tall
ਬਣਦਾ?
targets to pick out from this corner.
And he's made sure that's
अबे
not
नहीं,
getting through.
बच गया।
And now they can spring out of defence.
चल चल
Oh,
चल
he's
चल
onto
सुआरेस।
this. And this Luis Suarez is on his own. He's gone down,
अबे क्या
but the
स्लाइड
referee
मारी
just
है?
tells him to get back up again. Now it's Rafael Leao. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Oh, shooting chance!
शुक्र
Whistle's gone and the referee
रैंक पुश हाँ
has
जी भाई
given a
रैंक
penalty.
पुश चल रहे
So a big chance now from 12 yards.
हाँ बताओ
This for the
नया
lead.
नया पैक नहीं ओपन किया आज वाला कल वाला सॉरी
1-0. Never any doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though,
मेरा
Peter. I get the
नेटवर्क को
feeling
क्या हो
they'll
रहा
be
है
wanting another as soon as possible.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
ओके ओके आपके पास तो वैसे ही बढ़िया
Poorly
प्लेयर हो गए
directed
होंगे अभी
kick from the
काफ़ी
keeper. He's given it away. Turan. Ribery. Now it's Del Piero. Now it's Nedved. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
अबे नहीं
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
वेटिंग फॉर हेनरी हम मैं तो बुलेट की वेट कर रहा हूँ हेनरी का पता नहीं कब आएगा
Good ball over the top. Pass somewhat off target. And that's been won straight back. No way through.
अबे
Oh, that is a good... Can he finish? It's there! They have come roaring back.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here. Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And he's lost his man here. Good read, needed to be Ribery. And this is Cruyff. And the pass is intercepted. And they're quick to get it back. Zanetti receives it in a wide position. Big header!
अबे यार
He's delivered all right! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Now it's Cruyff. Rafael Leao. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Just a quick request today.
The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Ribery.
There's the start of the second half.
Del Piero.
Colorado Springs really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Number 11.
Oh, that's fabulous.
अबे यार पाटो
Taking place.
It's off target and by quite a way.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Marquinhos. McAllister is the team's great visionary. Nicely worked. It's full on! A real chance and a real let-off.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Xavi Alonso. Oh, easy pickings there. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
बंदा लिंक अप हो यार.
That's a half-decent try. It's their second corner of the game.
अबे यार.
Oh, taken with style. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Now it's Pato, driving on and making good progress. And here's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Forlan. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And he's well positioned here. Pato was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's Bale!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Looking for a runner. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
10 ਵਜੇ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Zanetti. McAllister. Nicely shaped ball. That's good vision. Shot.
की लिंक अप चलाई ਜਾਂਦਾ यार बंदा.
And that would have won it.
Oh, he was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
पहला ही मैच हार जाना.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
We have got
Xavi
changes
Alonso.
here from both sides, in
Number
fact.
8, Nedved. Coming on the field. Number 22. McAllister.
And Dijk gets
Number
over and
6,
intercepts.
Johan
Vitinha.
Cruyff. Substitution
Now
in
it's
progress.
Cruyff. Now it's Owen. Thuram. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And Messi!
कौन है ये कीपर?
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
He gets big! No mistake! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? Great
check my
corner,
union bande
and
ne.
he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Forlan! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
मार ला भरावा तू मार ला
Oh,
नहीं.
he's caught him in or out. Oh, the protests are futile. The decision is made. Late drama. Schmeichel will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make it.
And time is up. Well, what
अगला
a
देख
game.
लेना
Unpredictable to
गाना
the
सुन
very
लेना
end.
तो
Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as
ये
neutrals,
2
we all
लाख
love
रैंक
to come and see.
हाँ है भाजी प्रोग्रेशन 10 5 10 12 कार्ड उदा ठीक ठाक ही है मैं कहना मैनू वधिया नहीं लगा पाटो पुटो नहीं फिजिकलिटी है नहीं तो बज के हो जाता है मिनट जी मैं 80 फिजिकल भी करके देख लिया था बंदे का फिर भी नहीं कोई फायदा एवरीवन लाइक द स्ट्रीम लाइक कर दो भाई
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. Ribery writing himself into team folklore. It's career game number 500 for him today, Jim.
Well, he's a special professional who's done a sterling job to keep himself at the top of his game for oh so long. His durability and his mental strength have been a constant, and I wish him all the luck today.
Passing nice and neat. No way he was going to let him past. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ribery wins the duel this time. Oh, he's been caught napped, and the shots! He's been right! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Messi.
That's going in strongly.
He's in a good position. He's having a shot! Oh,
defense
taken
follow
with
it.
style. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
It's
अबे
anyone's
मार
goal
ले
now.
यार
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Palmer. Nesta calmly anticipates. And here's Suarez. Now it's Del Piero. Knocks it into space. That's really well manoeuvred. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably
Abhi
the
kahan de
easiest
raha
way
pass?
to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Conte. And it's Palmer. He won't be happy with that one. Rijkaard. Del Piero. Ribery looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Vieira. Costa Curta deals with that comfortably.
Added time.
And that was very necessary. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
So it's back to business. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Messi. Del Piero. Ribery. Palmer. And it's Messi.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Nedved. Ribery. Here's a player who's always giving defenders headaches. And that has been clubbed away. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Luis Suarez. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Quarter of an hour into the second half.
अबे नहीं
Rijkaard. Palmer. Bergomi does really well to win the ball there. Vieri. He's in a great position here. Mateus. No way through. Del Piero. And it's Rijkaard. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Now it's Luis Suarez.
अबे पास दे दे भाई
And the pass is intercepted. Oh, this looks sharp. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Tries to pass it through. Can he get onto this? And that has left him in a heap. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card, and he walks. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Barcelona are down to 10 men. Probably be looking to play it square from here.
Colorado Springs really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And he's on his way! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into
अबे
nothing.
यार
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Aimed beyond the defence. Showing great feet there. He's picked a Del Piano!
अबे डेल
Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That's that, the end. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get.
hello, welcome to the stream, brother. Everyone please like the stream, like कर दो भाई सभी. Anyone here for account review, please let me know in the chat. Comment your ID in the chat so I can
Oh, what a
review
sight
their ID.
this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello, everybody,
camaraderie.
and
The
welcome
fans
to
have pulled
today's
out all
match.
the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Clarence Seedorf, Jim, a player of immense intelligence and relentless brilliance.
Yeah, he is the total midfielder, Peter. He's essentially a 10, an 8 and a 6 all in one. His tactical intelligence, his athleticism, his reading of the game, ball-winning capability.
Luis Suarez! He
Nice,
scored!
nice.
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So the game... Oh, he's been caught napping! Passing is crisp and sharp. Bale. Now it's Eto'o. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And the through ball. Just the goalkeeper to beat.
That's just playing it safe and
He's
simple.
gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pass is just off target. McAllister. And this is Eto'o. Nedved. Looking for the run. And he's intervened well there.
Suarez really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Pele. Good take. Tries a shot! No
Not
mistake!
assist bande, not assist.
And it's Seedorf. Now it's Pele. Nedved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's an imaginative pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. Searching pass he's played there. And he was alert to it. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bale gets into a good position. And we have our very first corner. Up he goes!
बच गए.
And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
There will be
Deep
1 minute
into
added
stoppage time. He's found a way through, and this is Pele. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
On the evidence of what we've seen, there were their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Oh, sweet feet. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. Bergomi is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Can he get on the end of this? Turns and goes back. It's a loose ball. Oh, what has happened here? Still just a single goal between the sides. Seedorf. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit
welcome to
short
the
there.
stream.
Colorado Springs clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Luis Suarez. And he's there to belt it away. Ribéry. And this is Cruyff. Bellingham. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Van Dijk and 8122. Hello, bro. Everyone, please like the
Changes
stream.
here from both
Like कर
sides,
दो
in
भाई.
fact.
Bellingham. Pele. Ito. Bale. Coming on the field. Nedved.
Bale
Number
takes control of it and he's on the
Pirlo.
move.
Johan
Well,
Cruyff.
Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking
Number
players
69,
aren't dropping back anymore.
Cristiano
And that means
Ronaldo.
just one thing, I suppose.
Substitution.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
75 minutes played. Driving forward, looking for options for movement.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Some resolute defending there. 1-0 as we head towards the end. And this is Pato. And a chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Now it's Bale. Pirlo. Nesta cuts out the pass.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two
Like कर दो
sides
भाई सभी. मैनेजर चेंज करके देखें एक बारी. हेलो भाई, बिग फैन.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the
Hello,
stadium
everybody,
and the
and
players on the
welcome to
pitch are
today's
raring to
match.
go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Cruyff proves just a little bit too strong. And here's Ribéry, passing nice and neat. Nedved! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Climbs up big!
Nice.
He scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And this is Luis Suarez. Lovely feet. And that's been intercepted.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Casillas gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well timed, excellent interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Passes short and sharp. It's run loose here. Cruyff conjures time and space where few can. Oh, delightful ball. He's being urged to shoot. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Goes down, but nothing given. Oh, that's well spotted.
Colorado Springs can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Baresi. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And Cruyff! Not the most accurate pass. And here's Nedved. Picked out, decent chance!
Nice.
Goal! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. A momentary lapse, and the whistle goes for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Colorado Springs certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed... He's going for goal! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Busquets. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nedved tries to play it through. Nedved. Steaming on goalwards. Chance for a shot!
Nice.
Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Nice performance.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Luis Suarez. Is great chance!
Luis Suarez.
He has done it! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Rummenigge! And yes, it's there! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Milan playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Ribéry. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And they're back on the ball again. And here's Cruyff. And Cruyff! Mateus. Cruyff. He can run onto that. Vitinha. And he shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
लाइक कर दो भाई.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
So, time for changes on
Number
both
5.
sides, actually.
Suarez. Number 9. Ribéry. Number 13.
Over to the left.
Xabi Alonso.
Oh, now here's an interesting
Number
matchup.
8. Nedved.
Yeah.
Coming on the field.
Now it's Bale.
Number 17.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Bale. Number 25.
And that's put paid to a promising move.
Adriano. Number 18.
Has a
Del
shot!
Piero. Number 22.
And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
Number 14. Raul.
Bale.
Substitution in progress.
And he welcomes it in. Raul
4 added minutes has been indicated.
knocks it into space. And this is Bale. Adriano. He's beat
Adriano.
It's a goal! Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And time is up. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having...
Hello brother, welcome to the stream. Entry Gaming.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The
everybody,
game
and
yet to kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
And here's Cruyff.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Vieira. Cruyff. Can he get it through?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Guti. Rijkaard. Now it's Villa. Now it's Hazard. He's got away. They've got a corner here. Rangers with the corner. They're first. And he's taking no chances there. It's Hazard!
Nice.
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Bergomi getting this one clear. Hazard will not... He's tried one! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Now it's Villa. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Nedved. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
अब एक डबल टच कर रहा था यार.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's a key interception. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Now it's Luis Suarez. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Vieira. Now then, the ball's come loose. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Batistuta. A goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Now it's Cruyff. Great ball, and he takes a shot!
Nice. Nice run by Ribery.
And that brings up the century. Goal number 100 for one very special player. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Now it's Nedved. Pass somewhat off target. Guti.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Cruyff does really well to win the ball there. And the first 45 minutes are up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter, be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Suarez. Coming on the field.
And the action is back underway.
Number 11, substitution.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Hazard.
Nice
It's the keeper's
knuckle.
ball. And that Pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Isco.
अबे नहीं, अबे नहीं 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 नहीं
He
नहीं नहीं
scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Rangers grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And the pass is intercepted. Goes for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Ribery. Coming on the field. Number 25. Adriano.
Thuram
Number
gets it
23.
away.
Griezmann. Substitution in
He
progress.
scored!
अबे यार
Goal! Rangers! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way.
And the shot has another goal.
अबे
It's got him
यार
rattled. Just about up to 75 minutes. Griezmann, very much a man of this moment. Passing is crisp and sharp. That has been knocked clear.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He's found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. McAllister tries making a foray down the right. Adriano has it out wide and in space. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Serginho's cross.
Rangers can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly
There will be
commit
3
now.
minutes at a time.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Pato. Adriano. He's a sharp little ball here. Plays it across.
अबे चूक गया था
And that is it.
Yeah,
The
TTL
referee
yeah.
has seen enough. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on the team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
And he shoots! Owen, that's been cut out, well played. Played back in. De Bruyne. Mbappe. De Bruyne. It's come to nothing. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Nedved. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Raul. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Mbappe is onto this. It's a chance for a shot! Goal! Barcelona are in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, this is a great position. Del Piero! De Bruyne clears.
क्या गेम है यार ये हो
Good play on the left-hand side here. Ribery going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Vieira. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Del Piero really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Half-time getting close now. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Oh, super ball! Can he finish? And the ball's come loose here.
पूरी डिफेंसिव हेलो ब्रो
He's got away with one there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Marquinhos
Pass
gets
to
across to
Dele
intercept
Alli.
that. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the game has already resumed here.
Colorado Springs really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked at...
It's bounced back off the post.
अबे भाई
Barcelona
किस्मत
look
है।
happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, They're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Del Piero. Now it's Luis Suarez.
That's going in strongly.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Del Piero. Ribery. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. De Bruyne. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Mbappe. It's a pretty loose pass. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Nedved conjures time and space where few can.
पास तक नहीं जा रही यार.
Pass somewhat off target. Can he get on the end of this? No, that's been intercepted.
ऊपर के पास जा रही है बॉल यार बिना मतलब की.
And there's the goal they've been looking for. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive. Colorado Springs are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Xavi Alonso. Raul. And it's De Bruyne. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Added time.
Nedved. 1 minute to add, according to the board. And the referee brings it to a close. In the end, then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply, they were beaten by a better team on the day.
झट्टू गेम एकदम.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This guy, Dembele, is one of the best dribblers around. When fit, he's electric. And that alone is...
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. To get them off and running. 1-0, never any doubt. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
इसको टारगेट कर दो इसको.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Can he get it through? Oh, it's Bebeto. It's played through for him. Vieira promptly onto that, and that is that. Cruyff. Looking for the run, and he's picked it up out wide. Played in deep. Big header! In he goes again. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And this is De Bruyne. De Bruyne! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Rice. Chance! Oh, and it's come back out to him. Oh, taken with style. They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finish.
Oh, smashing header! No, not the best of headers. McAllister gathers from the goal kick. Now, can they get him away? It's Adriano! It's in! And they get themselves in front! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nesta gets across to intercept that. Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's picked his real chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Knocks it into space. It's not an especially good pass, that. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
3 minutes added time.
And here's Cruyff. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. It's Bebeto. Cruyff, and he's on his way. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. Bebeto! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we are already promptly back underway.
Even the header.
Now it's Cruyff, and he's running through. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Cruyff, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Cruyff.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Bergomi. Nedved. Now it's Cruyff. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rijkaard. And it's Cruyff. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly...
Adriano! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Adriano clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Mendes tries to clear. Oh, he's been caught on. And Cruyff! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Lahm delivers. And he's taking no chances there. A probing pass. He's got away.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. And he's had it nicked away. Lahm tries to pass it through. Lahm plays it in. And he gets rid in a hurry. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Leicester kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rijkaard is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Looking to go deep.
Colorado Springs really wanted that two-goal
Like
cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And this is Dembele. Nedved. Now it's Cruyff. Nicely weighted ball. Good read, needed to be. And that is as far as it goes.
Can we get 10 more likes?
Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us.
लाइक कर दो भाई.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line to winning the ball back, triggering counter-attacks, providing outlets, pressing, as well as being a goal threat. In other words, pretty much everything.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Al Hilal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
It's a sharp pass. Son Heung-min. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Ribéry. And it's Ribéry. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Vieira.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener.
Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Suarez. Oh, what has happened here? That's really well cleared. And he can clear it away. Vieira. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Dembele. Back in possession and ready to go again. Shoots! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Al Hilal have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition, now forced to come out.
McAllister. And this is Luis Suarez. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, it's Dembele.
Colorado Springs certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Can he get it through? Good work on the right flank here, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
अबे नहीं यार डेम्बले
Shapes to shoot!
बच गया.
Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for
लाइक
grabs.
कर दो भाई. 9
Yeah,
लाइक
you
होते
don't get
हैं
any
ये.
points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Son Heung-min.
There's the start of the second half.
Mbappe.
Colorado
Number
Springs can
14,
really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Musiala. Number
He's going to be
39,
disappointed with that.
Tel. Number
Yeah.
5, El Hadj Diouf.
Substitution.
Bale. And they're quick to press. Musiala was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Lam receives a little... Up he goes!
अबे यार
It's hit the
अड्डे नो
crossbar.
कर दे भाई
Firm
गोल
header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. It's a searching pass. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And here's Bale. Played out wide.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Told! He's got himself an absolute peach. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Al Hilal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And it's Lam. McAllister, that's a lovely pass. Looking to go deep. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Valverde is there to clear. And they've got rid. Oh, super find. And he's intervened well there. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. This is the time you need that pace.
Nicely shaped ball. De Gea gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
McAllister. Nedved. Knocks it into space.
Colorado Springs really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
There
It's
will
been
be
slipped
1
through.
minute added time.
And that will be the final act. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very...
लाइक कर दो भाई सभी।
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and
The
welcome
fans
to
have pulled
today's
out all the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a...
And Del Piero! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their
Del
presence
Piero.
felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So, a breakthrough already. He's found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Messi. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Thinks about the shot. And he's there to get it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Pedri. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work? Oh, terrible mistake. He's picked his way. There's the shot! Sticks it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That's a good ball. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Cleared without complication. Del Piero was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Good ball, good take. Now it's Barcola. Del Piero. Pedri. Oh, red, nice interception. Looking for the run. And this is Del Piero. And he's quick to snatch it back. And there's the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Has a look and plays it forward. And that has left him in a heap. Messi,
There will be
well
1
seen,
minute at
saw
a
that
time.
coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's a sharp pass. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. We'll look back on the first 45 minutes.
Colorado Springs certainly can feel happy about
Please
how
be
things have
reminded
gone,
that drinking
but
is
now
only
isn't the
allowed
time
in
to
the
take
areas
their
shown
foot
in
off
this
the
map.
pedal.
Thank you very
They
much
need
for
to
your
keep pushing,
cooperation.
keep imposing. Don't leave the door open for the opposition.
A half of massive
Substitution.
entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Araujo calmly anticipates. Yamal. Rashford. Now it's Pedri. Yamal. And he's picked it up out wide. And that's oh, what has happened here? Oh, super ball. Nedved.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that is a little undercooked. Yamal. Nedved can see things others simply cannot. And here's Rashford. And here's Rashford. Marmoush. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Yamal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Lamine Yamal is offering a wry smile there.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Pedri goes short. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Barcelona have their second corner now. Pedri with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Luis Suarez is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's McAllister. Oh, strongly challenged there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that
Hello,
this
bro.
is his last chance.
I don't think you
I'm
need
good,
to be
bro.
an expert lip
हाँ,
reader
बताओ
to
कैसे
know
हो?
what's being said here.
सत श्री अकाल.
And it's been given away. Araujo. Pedri. Luis Suarez. McAllister. Van Dijk gets a foot in here. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And here's Rashford. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, easy pickings there. And a chance! It's a goal! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
The goal scorer for Barcelona after 77 minutes is
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Now it's Del Piero. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Passing is crisp and sharp. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Thuram cuts it out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect
There
now?
will be 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Del Piero.
That was lovely, that.
That's the final whistle. Well, that was close.
Niकाल
Both
दिए हैं एक
sides
नंबर
playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Del Piero claiming the man of the match award, and there is very little...
लाइक कर दो भाई सभी लोग। लाइक कर दो भाई सभी लोग। दिल पे जख्म खाते हैं। Can we get 7 more likes? आज तो 20 लाइक करा दो भाई। नेमार और रोनाल्डिनियो, रोनाल्डिनियो, क्योंकि रोनाल्डिनियो का करियर ज़्यादा बढ़िया रहा है नेमार से। उसने बहुत बड़ी बड़ी टीमों में खेला है। तो आई थिंक रोनाल्डिनियो। यस ब्रो, थैंक यू। R9 और CR7। अगर मैं परफॉर्मेंस की बात करूं तो CR7 बढ़िया है। अगर अचीवमेंट की बात करूं तो सबसे बड़ी अचीवमेंट जो है R9 की वर्ल्ड कप। R9 win a World Cup for his country twice or I think thrice. रोनाल्डो थोड़ा सा वहाँ पे चूक गया।
The guy's just class, isn't he?
Yeah, I think the only way to stop him is to get players around him quickly. If there's any standing off, then he'll dish up some severe punishment. Rummenigge
Tries to pass it through. Nesta gets across to intercept that. McAllister. Ribery. Luis Suarez. Taken back almost.
What do you think about Messi? Did you hate? No bro.
Italy.
CR7 and Messi
They lack urgency.
both are goats.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball.
Both are God gifted players. किसी को हेट नहीं कर सकते हम। Bro, you have Nesta. Did you also have Maldini? Yes, bro. Maldini and Nesta combo. I have Italian wall in my squad. Maldini and Nesta are Italian walls.
Some really good ball movement.
अबे नहीं, nice Michael.
Loose now and they want to get it back. Del Piero. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now, what about this cross? Well, the two sides separated by
Michael,
the game's
all-time
only
favorite.
breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Now it's Del Piero. Nice looking ball. That's been cut out, well played. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is a little undercooked. Looking to play him in. Luis Suarez. Costa Curta. Oh, can he get onto this? McAllister calmly anticipates. Now this could be a chance. And here's Nedved. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he was alert to it.
My
Schmeichel
highest rank is
clears.
Division 3. Why, bro?
And it's Nedved. Played out to the left flank. Deep cross. And he's there to clear it. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Yes,
So
I
steady, solid, and more than
Division 1
satisfactory
player.
first half.
I am
They've got the
Division 1
lead,
player.
and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Division 1, to do
Yeah, I like
Division
the fact
1,
that there was a
you
genuine
have
flow to this game,
you
as
need
well
a
as
good
intent.
F2P team.
But I can't help feeling
You
that
can
their
do
efforts
with the
deserved
F2P team also.
that little bit more.
Division 1 is not
Leading
so
1-0 at the break.
tough.
So we're just settled. Forlan! That is
I
a
stuck at Division
beauty.
3.
Oh, it really is a
I
finish
think
of
you
the
are making a
highest order.
mistakes. You have to
They
work on
have
that.
done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage,
I
for their
conceded a goal.
attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
अबे
You
नहीं.
just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Italy grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Zanetti. Nedved. Can he get on the end of this? Forlan. Maldini does well to get it back. Ribery will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Del Piero. No way through. Del Piero gets into it, takes a shot. And he was there to get a vital touch.
I am
Yeah, he was
playing
well
possession
placed to
game
deal
right
with
now.
that.
Tries to play it through, but he's cut it out. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Suarez. He's on it. And Del Piero!
अबे Del Piero.
Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Suarez.
We have got changes here
Number
from both sides, in
18,
fact.
Del Piero. Number 9, Ribery. Number 22, McAllister.
Looking for the run.
Coming on the
Maldini
field,
gets over and intercepts.
Number 17, Bale.
Now, can they get him
Number
away?
11,
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Number 21,
Nedved.
Substitution in
But it
progress.
goes. Looking for shoot!
अबे
Goal, Italy! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Italy take the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
He's shifting through the gears here. It's Messi.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Nedved. Mohamed Salah is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Picked out, and the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Italy with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that's that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that.
Hello, GG brother. You played so well. It was my bad luck. I did not score. Please like and subscribe if you
The noise is just about
like
reaching a
my
crescendo
gameplay.
here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I think it'll be interesting to see what...
Big chance! He's delivered all
Thank you so
right.
much. Okay, subscribe. You love you.
It's him,
Thank you, bro.
and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Mateus showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Some really good ball movement. Zaire Emery aimed beyond the defence. but can he get there? And he cuts out the supply.
Colorado Springs really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Nedved conjures time and space where few can. And this is Luis Suarez. That's been cut out, well played. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's being urged to shoot. Gabriel gets it away. Bebeto. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Messi. And here's Suarez. Oh, it's Del Piero. Quality ball. Mateus. Oh, it's Bebeto. Oh, it's Shevchenko. Looking to play him in. Caught offside that time. Well timed, excellent interception. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Suarez finds himself offside. Howson is always looking to break lines.
Colorado Springs certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bebeto was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, it's Del Piero. And he's straight offside. He's given it away.
Such good technique.
Oh, that's fabulous. Plenty to aim at here. Shot, surely! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
And the half-time whistle goes. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How would you review the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Substitution on the field.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Number 6.
Manchester United kick off the second half. Vieira calmly anticipates. And this is Shevchenko. He's in a good position here. McAllister. And here's Shevchenko. And they're quick. Bebeto! That was a
Can we get 5 more likes? 5 like कर दो भाई और.
I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Maldini. And here's Shevchenko. Looking for the run. So much time.
Away.
Shapes the shoots.
And
He
killed.
scored. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
And now he has 2. Manchester United get themselves into the lead. disappointed with that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's played in here. And the shot! And he hits the net!
ये क्या गेम है ये
Two
यार.
up now, and they are cruising. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Shevchenko. That has not gone well. And it's Shevchenko. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Gattuso unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Gattuso. Oh, that's neat. And a chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the
गटूसो
opposition
गोल कर रहा है
apart
भाई,
here.
बताओ.
Simply
कर्ल मार
breathtaking
के
stuff.
इतनी दूर से
Piercing,
दिया
piercing,
है
and
फिर.
with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
और भाई पता नहीं क्या है, समझ नहीं आ रहा क्या करूं इस गेम का मैं. चलो भाई रेडी कर दे यार। अबे रेडी कर भाई। इतना क्या टाइम लगा रहे हैं यार ये। कैन वी गेट 5 मोर लाइक्स। 5 लाइक चाहिए हमें टारगेट कंप्लीट करने के लिए।
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's on his way! Cruyff! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt.
Hello
And
RK
here we
Gamer
are,
bro,
early
welcome to the
stages.
stream.
He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Looking for options for movement. Palmer was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Not the most accurate pass. And it's McAllister. And here's Forlan. Referee has just said play on.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Always onto this. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, that's well spotted. He's shifting through the gears here. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And here's Batistuta. Big chance!
अबे तेरी माँ का।
Flamengo are level. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Number 9, Andrei Shevchenko. Andrei Shevchenko.
complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And this is Luis Suarez. Can he get it through? Howson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Belletti. Shevchenko. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now then, the ball's come loose. Palmer really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Shevchenko finds himself offside. Stood up well to him there. And he welcomes it in.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
This might show a goal!
Nice,
He did it
Griezmann.
all right. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
चल bro.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Now it's Cruyff. And there is the half-time whistle. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So off we go once more. And here's Cruyff. Rijkaard simply refused to be outdone there. McAllister. And it's Palmer. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Forlan. And he's lost his man here. Griezmann. Tries to pass it through. And he's managed to gift it back.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And this is Griezmann. He's picked his way through. Now who's going to be first to this? Palmer. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Palmer. Palmer who's steaming forward. Oh, what a ball! And a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's Griezmann! And That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Griezmann really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. It's run loose here. Forlan. Real chance!
दिया वो
They've scored! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Substitution for Flamengo. Number 15.
We have got changes here
Number
from both sides, in
19.
fact.
Adams.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Baptistuta.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Number 13.
And he's heaved it away.
Coming on the field.
And this is
Number
Inzaghi.
3. Franz
No, not
Beckenbauer.
quite on the same
Number
wavelength.
18.
Colorado Springs clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Number 17.
And he cuts out the supply.
Substitution in progress.
Nedved. Now it's Raul. Driving forward. Now, can they get him away? Lahm delivers. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Substitutions taking place.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Rijkaard tries to clear.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Shevchenko. So what can they make of this? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that will be the final act. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
We expected better, and so did he. Forwards and with intent. Nedved. Now can they get it back? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Strong running down that left flank. He's picked his way through. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Oh, that's excellent. Such a fine tackle. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Cleared away. Tries to play it through. Decent chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Filippo Inzaghi is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Cross into the box. Schmeichel claims it. Safe hands. And now they can spring out of defence. It's Nedved. Now, can they get him away? Nedved is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And Cruyff! Johan Cruyff, unequalled in the history of our beautiful game. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Borussia Dortmund have Cruyff! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Borussia Dortmund are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no...
Oh no, this does shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! An act of charity gratefully received.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Oh, important interception. Vinicius Junior. That has been cut short. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Yamal. Oh, super. And a chance! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And here's Suarez. He has a look up. And the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Borussia Dortmund are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just charged for a shot! There it is!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Bergobi. Can he get it through? Nedved? That's a good run down the left. Oh, that's fabulous. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Yamal. Now it's Inzaghi. He has found the way through. Lovely. Now then, takes a shot.
Hello, bro. Welcome to the stream.
We are level. What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? It's a goal kick.
Substitutions taking place.
Borussia Dortmund choosing to make the first change. Borussia Dortmund are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Xavi Alonso aimed beyond the defence.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Pato! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! It's the moment they all wanted! A goal in his 100th game! Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That
Goes for a shot! And he hits the net! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Looking for options for movement. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Pato. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's been won straight back. Pato. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Has been indicated.
Maldini picks it up from the goal kick. Now that looks a decent ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Yamal, and he's managed to get free. Oh, there's a probing ball. And this is it. There's the shot! Sticks it away! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more? That's that, the end. Borussia Dortmund proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy.